Hey ladies, April here. I just wanted to do a quick video on how I remove my jams when it's time for them to come off. I use a version of the gentle removal process where I use coconut oil to take my jams off, because not only does it help slide them off pretty easily, it's at the same time it's nourishing my cuticles and making my fingers nice and soft after having these on for so long. Now these have been on for almost 2 weeks. They still look good. There's minimal growth. I'm trying to see. You can tell there. But the only reason I'm really taking them off right now is because I have zero patience and I just got some awesome new styles in the mail and I really want to do another manicure. So anyways, this is what I use to remove mine. I just use plain organic coconut oil. It's a solid. And some ladies like to take a chunk of it out and put it in a bowl and just heat it up in a microwave and then soak your jams in it for a little bit. But I just leave it a solid because once it touches you and gets your body heat, it starts to melt. And then I just use an orange stick that has a flat, somewhat pointy end. What you want to do to start, because if you put them on properly, you'll have a watertight seal on your nail, which is key to getting them to stay on your nails for so long. You want to take your orange stick or whatever you're using that has a pointy end or a flat end, and you want to go all around the outside edges of the jam just to break the seal. Now this one I already had started because I was recording another video, but Dora the Explorer is in the background and she kind of distracted me, so I had to start over. So you just want to break the seal just around the edges of the nail, and this one you can see I've already put some oil under there, so it's already coming up. Then what I do is I just get a little bit of coconut oil on the flat end of my orange stick. And again, you could do this by melting it in the microwave and soaking your fingers, or breaking the seal and then soaking your fingers, but I just do this. Then I go to the edge where I've broken the seal on either edge all around, and I just start taking the orange stick and I slowly push it under there with the coconut oil and just work it all around. There are some ladies that use like those floss picks that have the string of floss on them, and they get oil on them and shimmy them back and forth in between the jam and your nail. I don't have any of those on hand, and I just like an orange stick because I always have a ton of these. So at the same time, while this coconut oil is melting, it's getting my nail nice and moisturized after these have been on for 2 weeks. And you can see how easy it's coming up. The key to remember is that you cannot rip these off like a sticker, because if you do, that's when you're going to see nail damage. Some people complain of it and they say that the Jamberries are ripping their nails or peeling layers off of them, kind of like how it looks when you take your acrylics off. But that's because usually you're not removing them the proper way. Because if you just pull them off like they're a sticker, or if you get impatient, like right here, I'm at the very end, and if I wanted to, I could just yank that off, but I'm not going to because that would damage my nail. They are applied with heat. They can be removed with heat. So you can just heat them up again and start taking them off. You can use nail polish remover, olive oil, vegetable oil, anything like that. But I always have coconut oil around because I have a baby and we use that for everything. And I like to, once I get the edges lifted, I like to work from cuticle to tip. And then, it just fell right off. There's my jam. And then I usually just like to rub the oil in all around my finger. It's nice. And you can see there's no damage whatsoever to my nail. Good as new. Awesome, huh? And then I just do that with the rest of my nails until I'm all done. And then what I'll do is if there's any adhesive left, I just take an alcohol pad or a little bit of nail polish remover just to get it off of there, and then I just put some more coconut oil or the Jamberry cuticle oil on my fingers just to rehydrate them. And then I like to wait at least a day or well, at least overnight, preferably a day or 24 hours before I put a new manicure on, just to give my nails some time to relax. But that's it. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about how to remove your jams, feel free to ask. You can leave a comment here on the video, or send me a message on Facebook or on my page, anything like that. So thanks, ladies.